pardon the way I'm doing this video. My mount, the newest one I bought broke, and this is the one I replaced because it was broke and it won't stay up. And I will put a visual effect on this. And I just tried to make video. I don't know, I had 2 longish clips and yeah, then it messed up again. But oh well. Anyway, I was talking about basically that, you know, like replacing this car mount to make videos. I don't know really if I should even bother. For over, say, around a year, I've been making for newish or new channels, or ones that I hadn't used in ages, and I used whatever was the case to make these stories. I've been writing mysteries, and I make really rough drafts, and just voice, you know, and put them on these different channels for the different storylines in this series. Okay, and no views. Pretty much, I would say every blue moon I'd get a view on one of these videos, and there's many, and the view would be pretty much a few seconds. Okay, you know, like maybe not even a minute. Maybe there was some one here and there, but yeah, overall no views. And you know, I could blame myself, but I make videos on YouTube for starting, it's about 8 years on my original channel, and that's rare. But I am really good at blaming myself. Believe me, nobody can put more blame on me than I. About, well, it's your fault because you don't do this, it's your fault. And believe me, I have made videos about it saying, well, I'm not consistent, and well, some people don't like my voice, and especially when I'm in my SUV, it doesn't sound like me. Really, it doesn't. It's so true. Like I'm in my SUV right now, and I guess the closed quarters, you know, it makes it sound really deep. So deep, and I don't know, I don't like the way it sounds. It's not me. Anyway, see, I can find reasons to blame myself, to say it's nothing else. But I've also been online since 1990, and I've seen how things trend. And then that's it. Like the community that I usually do videos on, trend, and then that's it. And it can trend for years. Something can trend for years. Even a social media platform itself can trend for years. And come on, woman. Really? You can't drive yourself out of that? That's pretty bad. Oh, really bad. Okay, if you can't drive, but the sun was in her eyes. That is true. But anyway, you know, it can trend for years, and then people are tired, they move on to the next thing. You know, and that is a part of it. They can move on to something new. And I think that's what is the case for mine. What I'm used to making videos on, people have moved on from it. And my videos, even as it is, I have changed my mind on what I want to make videos on, and I have, you know, like I said, I make these storylines, these stories, you know, part of a hypothetical-fictional stories, and they're part of a series. And I do different topics, and those get at least some views. Yeah. But also over the years, okay, I'd taken my phone off and to delete some things, and I'm going to go into the store. And this SUV, this woman that was in this SUV right here, look how close she parked. If you can even see it, I don't want. Yeah, it's just unbelievably close. I'm like, what the ever living crap? I'm glad I wasn't looking up, or I would have slammed. I mean, the horn on her. That is ridiculous to park that close. I'm going to check and see if I'm not over the line. Okay, like I said, I'm really good at blaming myself for things. She's over the line. I am well enough behind the line, you know, and she where do some people, oh my goodness, how did they get their driver's license? I do wonder quite a bit. How do some people, she's not young either, so she's probably been driving a while, you can assume. Oh my goodness, really. Okay, now this is interesting. A truck drove up next to me on my right side, my driver's side, and they did the same thing to the people in front that were parked in front of them. They went over the line, got on the bumper of the other one. What is going on? I mean, it's early in the morning, like 7 something. I don't know. But what is going on with people's minds? You know, they're just not awake. They just think this is a norm. Really, bonkers. To get right on somebody's tail. Like, I mean, I don't know if I couldn't, I wouldn't even be able to walk between these. Okay. No, my legs would not fit. That's how close they get. This is ridiculous. I have to vent. You know, I say that my blood pressure, the 2 years that I was mainly at home and didn't go shopping, 1.5 years maybe, my blood pressure was so wonderful, but now that I'm going back out, it's not, and you wonder why. I mean, this is nothing in comparison to some of the things I've seen, though, really. Anyway, I'm going to go in there.